A convex lens forms a real image on the screen placed at a distance of 60 cm from the object. When the lens is shifted towards the screen by 20 cm, another image of the object is formed on the screen. The focal length of the lens will be equal to. Let us take a lens, a convex lens over here, and this is the principal axis. The object is placed over here and the screen is at this point. Now the distance between the object and the screen, okay, let the screen be S, is given as 60 cm. Let the distance between the object and the convex lens be equal to u. So this distance will be equal to 60 minus u. Okay, this distance will be equal to 60 minus u. Now over here let us apply the lens formula for the first one. 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Over here the image is formed on the right hand side, so it will be equal to positive 1 divided by 60 minus u. Object is on the left hand side, so it will be equal to plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Let this be equation number 1. Let us consider a second case. When the lens is shifted, let us say this was the original position and this is the new position. The distance between the original and the new position is 20 cm. That is, the lens has now shifted by a distance of 20 cm towards the screen. So let this be the screen, let this be the object over here. So now the distance between the object and the lens will be equal to u plus 20, and the distance between the lens and the screen over here will be equal to 60 minus u plus 20, which will be equal to 40 minus u. Okay, which will be over here 40 minus u. So when I substitute in that part, the same formula, 1 divided by 40 minus u, okay, minus over here minus again will be equal to plus u plus 20 will be equal to 1 by f. Okay, this is the second case. Now I will solve both of them simultaneously. First I will get the value of u, then I will substitute in the first or the second equation and I will get the value of f. Now when I subtract this part over here, okay, when I directly subtract or I equate this part, on the left hand side it will be equal to 1 minus 60 by u plus 1 by u. I will equate both of them, is equal to 1 divided by 40 minus u plus 1 divided by u plus 20. So now when I cross multiply over here, it will be equal to u plus 60 minus u divided by u into 60 minus u is equal to over here u plus 20 plus 40 minus u divided by 40 minus u into u plus 20. Okay, so over here let us see this part. Plus u minus u will get cancelled out, so 60 divided by u into 60 minus u will be equal to 60 divided by 40 minus u into u plus 20. Okay, into u plus 20. So over here 60 and 60 will get cancelled out. I will cross multiply from the left and right hand side, so it will be equal to 40 into u plus 200, okay, so plus 800 minus u square minus, it will be equal to 20u, it will be equal to, on the right hand side it will be equal to 60u minus u square. So over here also minus u square and minus u square will get cancelled out, minus u square and minus u square will get cancelled out. So 40 minus 20 is equal to 20, okay, 60 minus 20 will be equal to 40u, it will be equal to 800. So u over here will be equal to 20, u over here will be equal to 20 centimeter or 20, okay, let us just keep 20, whether it is in centimeter or meter it does not matter. Now I will substitute in the first equation. So if you look at the first equation, 1 divided by 60 minus u, okay, which will be equal to 1 divided by 40 plus 1 divided by u over here is given as 20 is equal to 1 by f. So 1 by f over here will be equal to 3 divided by 40, or f over here will be equal to 40 divided by 3. The focal length of the lens over here is given as 40 divided by 3, which is option number B.